the most spontaneous, thinkingest stuff on the spot bastard ever. Just, this literally was decided about 25 seconds ago because I felt like it. And I'm like, I need to. Um, we'll do it live. I had to let my phone charge because it's been dead like a lot of the day. So, oh my god. So I'm going live for a little bit. It's gonna be like maybe 10 minutes. But I'm like, I gotta go live on my channel. I gotta, man. And just talk to y'all for a sec. Okay. First of all y'all saying happy birthday. Like, thanks so much to everybody who has said so. It's it's insane. I'm 28 as of 11:18 in the morning. I'm gonna let y'all know actually a little secret thing. It's a behind the scenes thing a little bit. So my mom actually had, like, this is like full real. Like, none of this is like made up or anything. Ruby Dragon was right here. The pitch for it. He knows. Um, so my mom had 11 miscarriages, right? Before before I was born. So the fact that I'm even here and chatting with y'all and talking with y'all, it's kind of a miracle, being real, because like it was low odds. When I was way younger, when I was born, I was a preemie. I was supposed to be born in October, so I was supposed to actually be a Libra. But I was born at the end of August, aka today, August 29th. So your boy's a Virgo. But I guess, like, just I found out a lot about myself, like astrologically. I guess that's the word. Yeah, astrologically. Throughout the last year, spiritually. So I'm a Virgo with a lot of Libra placements. So I guess it makes sense because just like the balance of, like, whenever there's arguments or anything, like, whenever there's been stuff with my family, etc., etc. I'm usually the one that's the middleman that like sees things from both sides and tries to diffuse whatever situation there is with it. So yeah, but when I was born, your boy was born. I had no eyelashes, no eyebrows, no toenails, no fingernails, and believe it or not, part of my skull, part of my head was actually exposed because I was such a preemie. My mom had to put a hat on me, and I was sick in the hospital when I was way younger, but made it through that. My mom and I both almost passed on on the table, and in the real, but we both made it. Right now she's at work. I know she'll be back. She said she'll be off at 4 or something, so she'll be back later today, like here in a couple hours. But so it's a miracle that I'm even sitting and standing here talking to y'all. But y'all made it where this kid, literally like in high school, when I was way younger, I got bullied a lot. My best friend, his name is Zach, literally came over to the table when I was bullied with like said things. Like, you talk about a lot of racist stuff and everything growing up in basically like a small white town, being one of the only fully black kids. I was actually the only fully black kid in my school. I was a part of a graduating class of 48 people. That's it. That's how small it was. And I was the only fully black kid in the school. There were kids that were biracial, but yeah, that was my graduating class. And I dealt with a lot of like racial stuff when I was way younger. But one day, one kid decided to come over to the table when I was sitting at the table by myself. Literally, like, all the kids around sitting there making fun, poking jokes, all this stuff. And he came over to that table. He stood up. This is no joke. This is 5th grade, y'all, and I'm being dead serious with this. Me sitting that kid sitting at the table by himself with me, with all the other kids sitting there poking fun and everything. But that kid stood up in 5th grade and said, "You know what? You're all going to regret what you do to him because he's going to go and do something really special with his life, and you're going to regret everything you're doing right now." He proceeded to take his tray, get up from that table, walk over to the table I was sitting at, put it right next to me, and say, "Hey, man, my name's Zach." I said, "My name's Kim, and I appreciate what you just did, man." Ever since then, we have been best friends. He's been one of the closest people, one of my best friends, big time. Also, a shout out to my friend Lee, because like since literally I was in like 8th grade, 9th grade, it was literally the after school program. It's where I started talking with Lee. They're so amazing. They've always been super supportive. They've always been so kind and nice, and just they've even looked up to me and stuff, and I've looked up to them because they're just so talented artistically and stuff. And you talk about just bouncing back and forth like a bunch of ideas, just getting a bunch of inspiration, a lot of growth and stuff, and just literally iron sharpening iron. You talk about all the different years and stuff. Zach's been my bud throughout like thick and thin since we were kids, watching Rob and Big up till like we graduated. He moved away for a little bit, but still always stayed in touch, always hung out, always chilled, everything, man. And you talk about those two being my day ones. Got my friend Brett, who I've been best friends with since like literally before I graduated, before I graduated high school. Got the boy Ruby Drago, this man right here who has been a big supporter since literally 2013. And then like going through it, I remember years ago I was going through it big time. He sat, he talked with me. Everybody who's in general just come in and like sat and talked with me because you know I'm a human. I go through things with life. Life be a struggle. It'd be tough sometimes, but everybody who's had my back when I've been down and such, and every single one of y'all that tune in and watch these videos on the regular, you made it where we got an army of 123,000 people, man. And I never take that for granted. It's absolutely insane, just the support that y'all give me, the fact that people in other countries know me, that people in other states, or even one person sitting here in the streams watching, actually watching and enjoying, man. You guys are here, you're watching, you're enjoying the content, everything. It's insane. I'm gonna probably cry again. I'm just warning y'all because I'm an emotional son of a bitch. And
we love you, bro.
I've cried at least 8 times today. I cried like 20 times yesterday because I'm a Virgo. Virgos are emotional big time, and I'm an emotional dude. Anybody who knows me knows that. And Trinidad, this man's watching from Trinidad. Literally watching from other countries right now. It blows my mind every day. Dude, 11 years ago, April 29th, the kid, me, playing sports, being a junior going into my high school year, well, going into my senior year, like being a junior, about to go into my senior year, played sports. You talk about like a system where like I tried and cranked in such big time. I'm sure people can relate to this, like playing as much as you can, busting your ass as much as you can with sports, not being put in, not being given the chance because you're not the coach's son, or you're not just seen with that last name, or they never saw that potential, but you still go out there, you crank, you bust ass, you keep going, and you keep doing everything you can. I'm that humble kid that's like, there's so many kids out there that are talented, but then you see me going and speeding by those kids, but I busted tail and never got a chance to go in. I stand in solidarity with anybody who goes through that or has gone through that, like whether it's like your middle school, high school years, or anything like that. But I wanted an escape. Truth be told, I wanted an escape from like the pain of that, because I loved the sports, but like I fell out of love with them just because like how tough things were. And what happened next is your boy decided to look up videos. I mean, for the better part of a year, I had been looking at videos of people like El Drago Wolf. You talking about like El Drago Wolf, you talking about Blackout Cannon, you talk about J-Blader 111, you talk about XX Unicorno XX, you talk about Zanky, you talk about JoJo J-Pot, you talk about BBG, you talk about all these legends, you talk about Drigger GT, you talk about all these legends and such that are back there making content at the very cusp, the beginning part of Metal Fight Beyblade, and I'm sitting there watching all of it. I was a fan of Bakugan in 09. Not many Bakugan channels back then. There was Ventus Thunder, Bakugan 24/7. It's insane, man. Bakugan Sensei was the big one. All those types of channels I watched back then. So many of those people inspired me. The trigger that inspired me to start my channel big time was BBG. Not like so many of those channels, you know, but the big thing, BBG. In particular, one BBG. And I know it's gonna hit in the heart because everybody knows who this BBG is. This BBG is William. He's the Beyblade geek, the third one, who we unfortunately lost in 2013. You talk about me going into my freshman year of college, being at the tail end of that semester. One of my good friends passed, and also it's the same time that we lost BBG William. I was heartbroken. It hurt like hell because just seeing his free-spirited, not caring attitude, having fun genuinely with what he did was the ultimate final pull that had me be like, we're going. We're doing this. I'm going to do it. And the second that I had no tripod. I literally held my phone between my legs. I literally had a burning fire strike stadium. I had a decent collection of old school bakugan because I loved bakugan big time, but it was at the tail end of when it ended. So I was still going to stores looking for all the remnants of it. And at the same time, got into Metal Fight Beyblade. I got a Galaxy Pegasus and a Ray Striker. First I had Galaxy Pegasus, but I'm like, I can't have one day. So I went and got a Ray Striker. And then I went and got a 2-pack. Well, I got a Cyber Pegasus after that. After that, I got a 2-pack with Fury Capricorn and Poison Pegasus. Those are the 5 bays I had with a Burning Fire Strike Stadium. Ripcord launchers, no tripod. The real ones will remember these videos. I filmed them on the porch of my old house, but I had no tripod or anything, and that's how it all started. And that's how it began, man. In 2012, I went Baku hunting. Literally, it started with a Baku hunting video, so I've always done Beyblade and Bakugan content. It was after I got Skittles and a Whopper. This is where I opened Cyclone, Herculeo, and Flame Bixus. These are my first videos on the channel. You can go back and see it, full evidence and stuff for it. And that's what began it all. After that, I continued to do it. People subbed, y'all came in, you supported, you subbed. Even the fact that I had like 1 subscriber, I lost it. The first subscriber I had was Go Shoot Dude, who had like 3,000 subs at that time. And dude's a legend and deserves his roses. And I'm naming off just a bunch of people because it's like a day where I celebrate and just think about life. And this is where we're sitting, and I'm just telling y'all story time with this. But he was my very first subscriber. I'm friends with him on Facebook. I'm friends with him. I talk with him on some occasions. I check in, see how he's doing, and we've always been good buds. This man, Ruby Drago, has been a fan basically since 2013. It was right after I started getting TT bays. I bought a lot. I got BB10 with it, like a bunch of stuff. And 2012, there was a wedding that my parents went to, right? This is a story about my uncle. Went to that wedding. I wasn't able to go because I was too young. And basically my uncle David, who recently just passed away at the beginning of this year. He actually passed away in June, a couple months ago. Ugly! You're gonna make me ugly cry. This man just donated. Thank you so much for the donation, dude. I appreciate it so much. But I couldn't go to that wedding. Some of my neighbors, yeah, I actually have neighbors who are in horses and buggies, y'all. It's incredible. But when my parents went to that wedding, I was bumming out big time because I was too young. And my uncle said, hey, I'll take you around the places. I'll take you around. You can go and do your videos and stuff. Because he believed. This is my dad's brother, my Uncle David. My dad's brother. He looks just like my dad. It's crazy. But he took me around that day. By that point, my uncle lost like both of his legs. And he had like 2 prosthetics. But he was still able to drive around and everything, walked around. And he spent that whole day with me. He took me to my second Target I ever went to. It's the first Target I ever filmed at. And I also went to Walmart, so it's probably the big Buffalo City big day hunting back then, years and years ago. And when we got back, I was sitting there doing the unboxings and everything in my grandma's house. He comes up to me and he's like, you really like this, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, I really enjoy doing this. I'm like, it's been an escape from just like a lot of stuff, you know? Like some hardships and stuff, but also doing it because I genuinely like it. And he's like, well, I have full faith that if you continue to do what you do, you're going to change the world and you're going to do something special. These are words that he told me a decade ago. It's also the last time I saw my uncle. And that was the very moment where the light bulb turned on in my head. And I'm like, I want to do this. I want to do it. I don't care how much of a struggle it is. I don't care like how much work's got to go in. No matter what, I'm not trying to go down and be a GOAT. I'm not trying to go down and be a legend. I'm not trying to go down and be some big time star or anything. I just want to go down as the underdog that never lost hope and does this because he loves it and genuinely does so to escape from anything that life can bring and channeling it. So even the better part of the last 10 years, everything I've gone through, whether it's been going through middle school, going through high school, going through things at college, going through like even just things the 7 years I've been out of college and such, well, 6 years, channeling it, all the goods, all the bads, all the energy, everything, and turning it into a positive and turning it into a good. That's what it's always been about, man. Because knowing that pain and that struggle, that's how I started the channel. And just hoping it would go somewhere. And the fact that it's even made it to where y'all, it went from like 10 people, like you all had 10 people here. Then that 10 turned into 25, which turned into 50, which turned into 100, which turned into 250 to 500 to 1,000, which turned into multiple thousands, like 2, 3, 5,000, and then y'all made it to where it hit 10. When I graduated from college, I had 14,000 subs. The end of that year, I think I hit like 17, the end of 2017. So in the span of the last 6 almost years, y'all made it where we've grown that much more. Like it hit 20, 30, kept going up. Y'all all around the world and such came in, gave me a chance, enjoyed my content and stuff, worked hard, worked my job, trying to save up money and stuff so I could always just keep up with getting the products and everything. Just getting to this point, dude, that in 2023, even losing my uncle, and a lot of my friends, like a lot of people I grew up with passing this year. My sister, truth be told, y'all, 3 days ago lost her love of her life. And it's just been a time period of thinking big time. And also recently, the wrestling world, being a big wrestling fan, lost Terry Funk, lost Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is one of the big inspirations and stuff. I put a lot of inspiration into my skits from different areas, but then you see Bray was one of those things that inspired big time too. Just the creativity, like the whole being able to put together riddles and puzzles and everything, and just adding small pieces and stuff to the overall scheme. And then you see how it goes as it goes along, because you hear the cryptic messages, but then you see how the story goes and such. And losing him recently, like you talk about like shattering, you know, but just all those that we've lost and such, all my family that are looking down. This year I lost my pup Sable. She was older. She passed literally a month ago. So it's been a tough year. It's been a year of prosperity and amazing things, but also a year that's been tough. This year I got the love of my life, man. She's absolutely fantastic. And you talk about guys, you talk about my inspiration being up there already. With her, it's gone to the stratosphere. With all of y'all supporting and everything, it's literally up beyond the stars. And with all of that, your boy's been channeling it big time. I've been busy cranking a lot this summer. You've been seeing videos and everything, but you know, I know this Beyblade X stuff, which, speaking of which, my stadium finally arrived. So I'm hoping today, we got a little bit of downtime before, like, I'm having friends over, celebrating and everything, but gonna be opening some Beyblade X stuff. We got Bakugan Gen 3.0 stuff to open. Got a lot of stuff to open and stuff to catch up on. But y'all know how I do. I like paying homage and paying respects where I can with Burst. I got another 2-pack with Fierce Basilisk because I decided with the Hasbro exclusives that they made, I'm gonna try to do upgrades for them to give them their roses and props and everything, like how I did for Pre, you know, or Quadra. I know people have been asking if I'm going to do a modded Ruined Pandemonium. I want to, but it's locked in the Light Ignite set. I've got to find a single somewhere of Ruined Pandemonium. And if I manage to find one, I'm going to do a mod on it. And I'll do battles just like how I've done for the other bays, because I really like Pax's design, you know? Long live Burst, for sure, man. T&J make him Burst. That man's a GOAT. Nightwing is a GOAT. truth be told, like, you don't see many big black Bay tubers. So I'm proud as hell of you, T and J. I'm proud as hell of Nightwing. Y'all are both doing your damn thing. And just know your boy wants to go to a Blader's Kingdom. I just gotta save up the money and get everything right so I can do it. Because I really want to. I want to meet y'all. It'll be an honor to meet y'all's families and just see how y'all go about things day by day. And I'm giving y'all your damn rose. I'm giving everybody their rose. I don't care. This is my birthday. I am that dude that gives back big time energy even when it's my birthday. And I'm just at peak Virgo, emotional, giving back, just caring feels on my birthday. That's how it goes. This is the one day of the year where all my barriers or my walls or anything, all the toughness or anything, just gone. Last year is really when it happened. Like, I felt like my brother looking from the heavens, and he broke down every single wall I had. Because my brother passed when he was 26. So last year's birthday and this year's birthday, everyone going forward hits that much harder. Because I'm 28. My brother didn't live to see this long. But I have. And I intend to just be here as long as possible, man. I want to continue to crank and put out content for y'all. It's my dream to do this full time one day. And I'm honored to even do it part time now. And I have full hopes that I can fully full time one day. Y'all made it where I got so much inspiration. Like my girlfriend, my best friends, all of y'all. I started my second channel this year. This is something I've wanted to do for at least 5 years, for a long time. But I'm like, I don't have a capture card or anything, but I've been putting out clips that I've been playing of like Tears of the Kingdom. The whole entire playthrough is out on my second channel. That's where I've been putting out stuff, basically still putting out stuff every day. It hasn't been on this channel, it's been on the second channel because I want to get the Tears playthrough done as soon as possible. I played the first episode of my playthrough for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I'm going to hopefully upload that later on today. Just cranking and doing a lot of stuff, you know, being one person. I've been doing art. I've been doing my day job. I've been uploading content here. I've been uploading content on the second channel. So your boy's been really busy. But, you know, y'all made it where I'm even able to do this or take that jump or take that step and even actually sit here and be like, I have full faith that I can maybe do this fully one day. And that's what I'm working towards, man. I want to work towards doing this one day. So, truth be told, so I can quit my day job. So I can actually, like, I want to make art with my love. That's what I went to college for, is art. I've been posting it big time on Instagram. Hell, I've been giving everybody canvases. Like, it's what I've been giving back. I gave this man a canvas. Literally for coming up, I gave him one. I want every single one of my close friends to know how much they mean to me, and I've been making canvases for all of them. I put some in the house, paying respects to my puppo that passed, so her energy's focused with that, you know? Like, it's about giving back. 2 of my friends are coming here, and I got to give them their canvases and everything too. That's the one I gave Ruby Drago. I know he likes the big red and, you know, the big rosy red color scheme and stuff for it, so that is the one I gave him. I signed every single one. I sell these. I've been giving them to the closest friends, but yeah, if anybody's ever interested in getting a canvas like this, they're 16 by 20s, so if you're looking size-wise, they're pretty good size. You can always message me, let me know. I'm constantly getting paints, so I can get different color palettes to work with, working with different ideas and everything with the canvases, but I found my true style, man. How you know I'm like a degree certified artist. And that's just one of the ones I made. I've made dozens upon dozens. I must have given out like probably a dozen of them. I gave out a bunch to my family recently when I went to a family barbecue. It was insane, y'all. Like, my family's vibes are already up there. Like, I saw my family during the memorial for my uncle, right? And their vibes are always up there. Went up for this barbecue and such. Their vibes are always up there, but the second I started handing out art pieces, I had like 5. My girlfriend came up with me. It was one of the biggest moments of my entire life, honestly. And I gave out those pieces. I got my cousins, my aunts, all coming up to me, giving me big ass hugs and just saying like, I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. And my parents go up there and brag all the time, my family. And they're like, yeah, he's a YouTube star. He's sitting there doing all this. He's been working, putting in that work, because I haven't seen my family that much. I've just been cranking, y'all. Y'all see me more than my family does, honestly. Because I'm just cranking a lot on the regular. But, you know, I figure I'd just be transparent, honest, real with it, man. I want to work towards it being my job, a full-time thing, making art, being able to get canvases, make art, get paint, do drawings like that. Like, do drawings, do paintings, and also put out the content for y'all. It's my purpose in life, and that's what I really genuinely want to do. And that's why I'm just working hard and grinding, and I work as hard as I do on a constant basis. So sometimes it might be like, oh, hey, like, you know, it might not be a video today or something, or in the case of, like, recently, I've still been putting out, like, basically a video every day because I've been putting out a lot. But, you know, I got a bakugan hunting that's coming up because he wants to go on a birthday bakugan hunting. So yes. Stay tuned for that. That'll probably be out later. I also made a video just saying thank you for everybody that said happy birthday. But I figure I'd do this live stream for everybody that's come in and just be real with y'all, you know? And even since last year, I felt exponential growth in my life, like in the best possible way, man. It's amazing. Like exponentially, things have just gotten better and grown, and things improved, and they've been good, but like not much better. Even with like the hardships and stuff, like losing loved ones, losing pets, the struggle this year, I've turned that pain into champagne and focused it into the things I put on here and the things I put on my second channel, into my art, everything. My job, my work, all of it. And it's the same thing for the goods. Whenever you're at your top moment, remember that moment where you're down at the bottom. And vice versa. When you're down at the very bottom and things are really tough, remember those moments where you're up there and you strived and you were prospering, you know? That's the balance, man. Maybe that's why I got a lot of Libra placements, because I just know the balance of like the good and the bad and everything. Like, you know, going in the depths, going on the surface, but also being up in the skies and knowing how to traverse all of them when things get wild. It's a crazy life skill, man. And I feel like my third eye, like, type stuff is open. I mean, like, third eye, like, anybody doesn't know, the third eye is like a term of like enlightenment, where you like woke, if you will. Like, you realize how things are with life, and then you just get on a level spiritually that's just wild, you know what I mean? I'm honored as hell that anybody even calls me a legendary blader. And it's ironic because, like, just after even finding my love and such recently with her and such, and it's like my third eye is fully open. And it's ironic because the tattoos I got recently, they're modeled after Tears of the Kingdom, but it's modeled off of like the third eye concept. So I'll show y'all the tats. I showed them in like the birthday tat video I made, but I'll show y'all for those that are here. These are the tattoos I got. I did a live stream for it yesterday. They're zone eye symbols. I got them on my right hand. They just got aquaphor on them, and that's why they're all shiny and such, but got those symbols all right there. I got this eye right here. Anybody who's played Tears of the Kingdom, it's a little spoiler, but the first Queen of Hyrule, her name was Sonya. And if you look at her, the cutscenes and everything, you notice something? It's the eye that she has on her hand. And it's like the third eye, but it's also a big meaning for me because when I think big time, I usually put my hand on my head big time. And that's where I like deep think and such. Whether it's good, whether it's bad or such. And something I've realized even with this last year, I put my hand on my head a lot. And it makes full sense because when I do that, I think deeper, and it's like my third eye. So as you can see right there, it's like the third eye. And now it's even like I evolved as a blader. So even like the power I've had before, you know. If I had to describe myself as a blader, I would say it's like a mixture of probably Free, Iga, and Jacques Alexander. Also with the intense flair of Lane, but not evil. You know what I mean? Like, it's the balance of the good and the bad. You already know my bays, like Hydra, Closidra, Leonis, all of them. They're not gone, by the way. I have big plans still. And even with the things recently, I always have ideas just brewing and growing and stuff. So I still got the burst kits to do. Burst may be done now. You know, Beyblade X is here, going to be opening stuff for that. But the burst kits. Also, I've been holding off on CKT10 because I've been putting in my closest friends with it. I've been letting people make combos and add them. And I plan on doing so with my closest friends. They're all going to be making combos and stuff with it. And so it's not only going to be like, I'm going to include y'all with it, but I'm including the closest ones with me with it as well. So it's going to be a very special tournament. It's going to be the 10th custom knockout tournament featuring my closest friends, featuring all of y'all, the big time supporters, and it's going to be the true end mark of Burst, at least CKT wise. But when that tournament's done, that's when the Burst skits are going to fully go full throttle. The story, I'm just going to be able to crank right through it big time. It's going to take time for it and stuff. And just know, I'm planning for an event next year. It's a very crazy astrological event that's going to be happening in New York next year. And I'm just going to say it now so y'all know. I'll just say this. If you guys really want to know, and you want to know how far I think ahead of this is something I've been thinking about for like 2 years. I'm going to say this date. You can look it up and such if you want to, but there's something special that's going to happen on this date. The date is April 8th. April 8th, 2024. I've been thinking about this for 2 years. I'm just going to leave it at that. If you want to really know, Google it, look it up, find out what event's happening on April 8th. And you'll have a big idea. I don't want to fully spoil everything with y'all. It's the first time I actually mentioning it, but I've had it in mind for a long time. So, yeah. But just know, I love all y'all so damn much. I'll never be able to thank you guys for the support, the love, everything you've given me up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know it's happening on April 8th.
mm-hmm. But I really can't thank y'all enough. I have a lot of plans for a lot of different things. Metal Fight Beyblade's still not done even. I just need 3D printing for the end part of it to get the very last battles that I want to get done with it. Because I need like a few last battles with the Homage series to finish that up, but then a few battles after to give myself closure and full closure with Metal Fight Beyblade. After that, MFB will be retired. So if you're a Metal Fight fan, you'll want to go back and look at the older videos. There's still plenty to go enjoy. They're going to be in the Giant Stadium. You know, the remaining battles, I will say that. A lot still planned with Burst. You already know the Burst skits. And then I'm going to do a Burst Homage series. If you're wondering, I will be doing that. If you're wondering if I'm going to do Bakugan skits, I will. But I got to get through Burst skits first. Because you already know there's a bunch of stuff. Like, Bakugan skits is going to be like the whole entire series of Bakugan. I got to go through that. You know what I mean? Like the first gen, then the second gen, and then now there's third gen Bakugan. So you know it's going to take some time to do that for real. I'm talking years.
Third gen would be only on 6th gen.
Yeah. And also, like, there will be Beyblade X skits at a point, you know, but we still have to even get through Beyblade X. It's still fresh. And y'all got to keep in mind, this is all ideas from, like, the brain of one person. So just bear with me. Rome wasn't built in a day, but you know damn well we've been building that Coliseum. Y'all have helped me build that Coliseum, and we're just making it bigger. The Coliseum has a capacity of 123,000 people. The Coliseum we have is about the size of AT&T Stadium, which is insane to say. Whether you love my content, whether you think someone's better, whether you think I'm a GOAT, anything, I'm just honored that you're here and that you watch and that you support me and enjoy the content, because I constantly have ideas cooking up here. I'm an artist, man. I have my degree in it, so you know I'm constantly thinking about things I can do for the channel, for art, for everything. And I know the best way to just expedite and speed things up is if I can do it full time, so I can fully do the things that I enjoy doing.
So make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah, if you sub, show the support and everything, for real. All the support helps in a major way, and we're just gonna be on the grind, man. All of us grinding together, man. This ain't just a me thing. I'm way too humble to be like, oh yeah, all the work and stuff I put in. Nah, man. With everything I've done, I wouldn't have even been able to make that path if it wasn't for y'all giving me the support and adding the gravel, the pavement, and everything to get to that point. I have full hopes maybe I can get to a big level with my gaming channel to where I can actually get a capture card, where I can get a PC set up to where I can edit and everything, to expand with that. And the second channel is not only for gaming, just so you know. It's going to be about gaming. It's going to be about art. I want to make art tutorial videos showing some behind the scenes stuff with how I do my paintings, with how I do drawings, with how, you know, like just even like drawing techniques that I've learned and such growing up, you know, because my dad's always told me, you should be an art teacher, Jim. You should be an art teacher. And I'm like, I'd love to sit there and teach art, but I want to do it on here, making content for y'all. And that's what the second channel is for other interests as well. So Beyblade, Bakugan, even a little bit of tech deck stuff here. And the second channel being for like gaming, for art, other interests that I have big time, you know. And I have full faith we're gonna get to that point. I said it was gonna be 10 minutes, but I ended up making it 35 because I've been able to sit here and just talk about everything. But hey, it's all good. Just being real. It's a day of reflection. So yeah, I had to search what will happen April 8th next year. Can't wait to see what you got in mind. Yeah, man. You already know. Let's just say this. I've had this in mind for years. It might even be longer than 2 years. It's been a lot of years. I've been thinking about this moment for a very, very long time. And it's going to be crazy, but I got a lot of work to do before that. I'm going to push myself to do as much as I possibly can, and it's going to be crazy. I tie in a lot of stuff. With my skits, it's not just like the storyline with it. You talk about like, it's literally my diary, yo. You talk about big events. The recent skits, I made recent skits. Like I made skits here. I've made skits when I've gone and traveled. I've made skits at my girlfriend's. I've made skits at a lot of different places and incorporating things. When there's been family reunions or such, finding a way to incorporate all of them. This man knows. Some of the skits were in his backyard. Some of the most recent ones, story-wise, were in his backyard. So, always got ideas cooking up here. So it's literally like stepping into my diary. You're seeing like true art and just, I guess, a natural artist just figuring out a way to incorporate it with Beyblade, Bakugan, anything. Incorporating my colors and such on the canvas known as the world. And I'm honored as hell that y'all enjoy the paintings and even let me sit there and paint it. You know? Because y'all made it like I had to obviously crawl and walk and everything, you know. I had to crawl before I could walk, and y'all helped me as I was sitting there and going through the growing stages. And always came in and always supported. No matter who it is, whether it's me, whether it's Zanky, whether it's BBG, whether it's any other amazing Baytuber or Bakutuber or YouTuber or any content creator, man, for my birthday, I want y'all to go do something. Honestly, I'm here. The craziest thing would be like, if you want to go sub to the gaming channel, you know, get the subs up there. It would be a great birthday present. But on the real, tell those that you love, anybody who's close to you, you love them. Tell any supporter or like any creator or such how much their videos mean to you, how much their content means to you. Because life's so short, man. I'm paying respects, of course, to the man Zanky, because man's a GOAT, and the fact that he does what I do. He channels all that pain and such with things that he deals with life into what he does. And that's how he's able to put out as much as he does, because he genuinely loves what he does. And even during this tough time period, he still stayed consistent. Even with all these things going on and this being a big hardship, he still stayed consistent. And I'm giving that man his roses and his props, because he damn sure deserves it. Hunter, we know. Please don't put that comment. But we know. And I'm just paying my respects, because he deserves it. So anyone out there, any of y'all who's been through a struggle or anything, just keep on grinding, man. I'm giving my love, my support, my full-fledged props to everyone, man, because it has not been an easy year. Out here even grinding myself and just doing what I can. You know, I'm one person, I'm a human, we all are. This man Ruby Drago's been putting in the work, he's been putting out content, he's been getting a lot of the new Bakugan and stuff. Go show him love. For real. Give this man his roses, give him his props, give everybody their roses and their props. It's the platform I have, man. Even on the day where it's like, oh, it's my birthday, everybody's like, it's your day, it's about you. It ain't just about me. Because y'all made it where we've even made to this point. And yeah, I'm honored that I'm here at 28, but y'all made it where we've even gotten to this point, because there would be no damn Kimbo without y'all's support over all these years. Yeah, I put in the work for 11 years, and we're going to continue to keep going. Got the gaming channel, got my art, got this channel. hopefully those could be the 3 things I do going forward. But till then, we're just grinding. I still work my job and such. I got the next few days off. I go back beginning of September. But in this time period, I'm going to be cranking. I'm going to be celebrating with my friends. Going to be cranking. Going to be doing a bunch of stuff. And I got a lot of stuff to still get caught up with. You know Beyblade X. I know everybody and their mom, dad, cat, dog, and pet chicken have been like, Kimbo, get Beyblade X, start doing battles. It's all here. I just got to unbox it, get the battles and the videos out and everything, and it's going to be great.
Do it. Do it. Kill him, Kimbo. Kill him. Do it. Reach into your anger. Feel the dark side of the force flow through you. I'm done. I'm done.
I just smacked the lawnmower. My hand. That was my good hand, not my bad one.
Okay.
But, yeah, so the unboxings and everything you'll see for like the next few days. I'll only be wearing one glove because this has to heal up. So, you know. With the comedic, yeah, for real. Like, I'm usually comedic relief, and I'm just, like, in my big emotions big time, and all my friends and loved ones have been, like, the comedic relief, because they all know, like, what this day means to me. My best friends apparently made me a gift that I'm gonna freaking ball for, and if they get the video for it, you know what? I'll say this. If my best friends, or Ruby Drago, or anybody gets a video of it,
I'll put it on my
I
channel.
will post that video also myself to this channel so y'all can see the gift that they got me. I'll let them explain it. I'll let them talk about it. And I'll put it here. I don't know what it is.
I do.
But I just know my girlfriend knows and she bawled. This man knows and he damn near cried. I cried yesterday. My best friend gave me a skateboard because we've been big time friends. Like Rob and Big was what we grew up with. Skateboarding is what we grew up with. He got me a deck. And he got me a tech deck, and I bawled. Don't tell me.
No, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I just want to tell you. I'm gonna tell you what you might want to do with it.
Okay.
You're going to hang it somewhere where you're always so inspired.
It's everywhere, man. It's
I mean,
everywhere
like
in my house.
personally inspired, like where you feel most at home. Your studio.
My heart just sank because I know whatever it is, it's going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to bawl. I expected myself to bawl like 3 dozen times today. And it's been about... Well, now it's 10. Because I'm an emotional Virgo, you know. Should get Night Lance. That may or may not be one of the bays I have. I kind of got them all at the same time, but I just got to unbox them. Your boy's been busy. I promise. Like... With my day job, y'all, I'll just be real with y'all. It takes up 8/9 hours of my day each day that I work. That's not YouTube. That's not my second channel. That's not my art. This is my day job. That takes up 8 or 9 hours of my day. Then you got to factor in sleep. And then all that. But sometimes it's like I sacrifice the sleep part so I can get stuff done. So I be gaming, I be YouTubing, all that good stuff, and the main thing I'll probably lose is sleep. Either that or just time to be able to use, you know, like I just do and use what I can with the time that I got. So that's why I always say Rome wasn't built in a day, because it's literally one person cranking a lot of stuff. And like I said, respects to that man Zanke, because even with what he's going through and everything, he still continued to like edit the way he did, put out the way he did, just got his degree and everything, and has been busting his ass for the sake of all of us. Mm-hmm. And that man deserves to go down as a goat. There's so many people that deserve to go down as goats, and so many that never got their roses or their flowers, and if I named them all, I'd be here all day. But just know, don't give up. Continue to crank, continue to grind, continue to be you. With your own style, never focus on doing something just for the sake of getting big or blowing up. Do something because you love it, because you enjoy it. You know? It's important to do that, because so many people might just focus on like revenue or money or anything like that. Don't go down that path, and don't sell your soul just for that. When we die, we all go out the same way that we came in. That's with nothing. We can't take any of it to the grave, you know, and we come in with nothing. So it's like, just Be kind, be real. Whatever you do it with your whole heart. Have a passion that is so bright that when people see you, they see your light. It's a light that's so damn powerful that people can't look away. And just be you. You know? That is the biggest word of advice that I could say for anybody who thinks about doing any content, anybody who's been in a funk about content, anybody who's just thinking about possibly starting a channel or anything like that. Be you. Always be you. Do your thing. And just have your own style, man. I'm honored that y'all enjoy mine. The whole thing of my channel is like, yeah, I have some editing and jump cuts and everything, but it's showing, like, getting past the stigma of, oh, you gotta have insane, like, editing and stuff with every single video. Just have your personality, man. Your personality, doing what you enjoy doing. Be you, be natural, be creative, just be you. And everything will fall in place. And I think I'm the biggest example of that, because you talk about an underdog that was never meant to be at this stage. You're looking at him, and you know it's the truth if you've seen some of my first videos. You know? Even the fact that, like, Bay Stats, who's a newer channel, made a freaking thing just showing off, like, big time YouTuber stats and stuff. And that I was on that list, even though I was, like, a way smaller channel. Like, I was seen as one of the OGs, and that's, I don't take that for granted, man. It's insane. Test was let's see. You had bronchitis and pharyngitis. Oh, shoot. So you probably got, like, antibiotics for that. But at least you got the antibiotics, and I hope you're feeling better, man, for sure. Getting Beyblade X products from Japan. The bad news is out the pay. Oh, my gosh. Translate, which is about 2. I mean, that's not bad. For all the products and everything, there's a lot of products, so that's not bad at all. Like, 240, like, that's not bad at all. Definitely. For getting, like, you talking about all the sets. If you're getting all the sets, like the launcher, like the logger, like the big stadium set, every release up until now, that is not bad at all. That's a really good price. But yeah, it's pricey, so we just gotta keep cranking and save up. I pre-ordered the random booster, so you know. Day-wise, caught up, pre-ordered and everything, and just gotta wait, you know what I mean? I've had to wait a little bit longer because, like, obviously big time demand and stuff for the products and stuff for Beyblade X throughout the world, but stuff finally arrived. My stadium finally arrived. That is literally the reason why I've held off so much. So stadium's here, so I'll be able to do the unboxing and do battles with Beyblade X bays. Just give me a little bit of time, you know, because I'm doing a lot of stuff. Man, what are you doing?
There was almost an earthquake because this fat man almost fell.
Oh, stop it. You're fine. You're fine. You almost fell, though. Just trying to go up the ramp. Yo, my boy DK. Oh, my God. Hope your day's going well. Here's another year for legend. And my God. The fact this man calls me a goat. Anybody calls me a goat. I do not take that lightly, dude. That's like, frick. I'm like, God damn. I had to make some kind of freaking joke, like, humor's how I cope, but I'm just still sitting here like, oh my God. I hope your loved ones, including your girlfriend, will be proud of you, including Aria. You go. Everybody's calling me a goat.
Well, you are a goat. You're a legend, man.
Number 12.
Oh, gosh.
Number 12. Number 12. I have cried like 3 or 4 times in the middle of this stream. Because I'm emotional. It's my birthday, and my Virgo energy's out, and I'm a big teddy bear. Anybody who knows that about me. I'm tall as hell. I'm 6'3", and yeah, I'm
And he's super cuddly.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna question us
Damn
now,
it.
man.
Oh, God. It's ironic as hell, too, because my girlfriend's actually a Capricorn, so she's a goat. Oh, yeah, you know. Anyways, you down to VC tonight? Yeah, I'm going to try my damnedest to get out, man. We're going to VC. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep my word, I promise. Glad I could be here. August birthday, boys. Stand strong. For sure, HM Warrior. Also, that man's a goat. HM Warrior.
HM's here!
Yeah, he's in here.
Yo, bro, what's up?
But go show him some love. Everybody, like, for real. Go and show your favorite creators and stuff love, and support and everything, man. I'm honored that people even look at me as a legendary blader, let alone a blader at all, man. And I feel like that power's increased that much more because now I got my gloves on, but now
Glove.
well, got my glove right now on, but usually I have my gloves on. But when my hand heals, I'll still have both gloves on. But now just think of a new sense of power. It's like Klaus going beyond his limits, if you will.
Go
The
beyond
glove comes off, and then you see the tattoos underneath. You know it's about to get super real. Like Super Saiyan free, full crazy mode Iger, Lane full peak power, Xaker Xander full auras, like how in Quad Strike you saw his eyes turn black and red
Yes.
with the battle. Like those auras for sure, man, for real.
You went full demon.
Your girlfriend's a Capricorn? Yeah, she is. She is. But yeah. I'm thinking about her. I miss her. But anyways, yeah, y'all. So I guess I'm gonna end this off. Well, if you guys want to ask any questions, feel free. As long as they're questions I haven't asked, like answered a bunch of times, you know, I'm totally down. And I'll let this man answer questions with me. I'll probably end this off after an hour, so I'll give y'all a few minutes. My thoughts on Shark Edge. I haven't seen the full random booster. I've seen like a couple pictures of it, but Shark Edge looks dope. It looks like it's gonna have some insane attack power. And I'm all here for it. Because that boy, like Shark Edge with that name, oh man, you already know. Evil Pax looks like Red Eye. Yeah, because he got some inspiration from like Shu during his Red Eye days. But yeah. Can you ask Ruby Drago to DM me a fun... Will you DM Knight a funny joke on Discord?
Sure.
Alright, bet.
If I can think of one.
It's like, if I think of one, I got you. How many bays do I have? Metal Fight Beyblades. When I did my collection video, also including a few Metal Fight Beyblades with the burst kits, but they're not... Any of the bays that were in the Metal Fight Beyblade kit series are not showing up in this one. You know? I'll say that. Well, except maybe one. But...
The suspense.
You know what? I might as well just say it. I'll say it now because it's been so long term with it. None of the bays from the Metal Fight Beyblade skits are going to be in the burst skits. Except for one. That one has already appeared in the skits. So that'll be motivation for y'all to go back and find out which one it is. But the story with the design and everything.
Below.
Yeah, leave your guesses in the comments and everything. But yeah. Overall number wise, probably 700. Over 700 Metal Fight bays. Burst bays.
Over 700.
I haven't counted, but like Burst was a bigger series, and
Over
I kept
9,000.
up with everything. Not that many. Hell no. But Burst in general is a bigger series, so I'll count them at the very end, but you're not going to see that vid until the Burst skits are done. It's like how the Metal Fight Beyblade skits, when I finished them, that's when I did the Metal Fight Beyblade collection.
2026.
But it might be 2026, who knows? But like my full Burst collection, when I get the Burst kits done, that's when I'll show off that collection. Same thing for Beyblade X. Well, right now Beyblade X it's a given. Like 0 technically, except they're in boxes, and soon will be a few. But yeah. I think you are. Should be. Happy birthday, and I like your live stream videos. I love YouTube videos. On YouTube. Is your birthday today, or your on your birthday, and what are your thoughts on the Bakugan Gen 3 anime? Yeah, today is my birthday. I'm officially 28. I haven't seen the Gen 3 anime, but like I've seen like a couple of cutscenes, like a couple of images that like Haru Ren's put up, because I've been trying to keep up with his videos. I gotta watch more of them for sure. That man's a goat too. Go show him some love. But overall, I mean, I know it's different. It's just still something for me to get used to, because they have clans now. Like the Misfit clan, the Mamma clan, Avian clan. So it's something I got to get used to, because like
they don't have the attributes or
yeah.
Or it's not Pirates of Aguas. They're like red and blue. They just went to the colors.
Yeah, like even the colors you can't like put into one single clan. You know what I mean?
You can have
got to see the emblem.
hammerhead, but you can also have a green hammerhead, and it'll still be part of the Misfit clan.
Yeah, still be part of the Misfit clan, exactly. So it's like a lot of things to adjust to, just being a long-term fan, because it's like being used to those things. But like, yeah, you know. But I personally like it for sure, man. But yeah,
Anime looks okay. It looks just like Gen. It looks like the Gen 2 anime,
which I didn't mind.
which I thought was pretty cool. There were some things, but just not everything was great. I still love the anime, nonetheless. It's the toys that I'm having a problem with.
Right. I mean, I like
the so bad. The toys are good. I actually like the toys. I think they're actually very innovative, especially with the whole, because they're bringing back the turbine special attacks.
Yeah, like the Baku turbines and like the Baku mutants.
The ones that had the internal turbine.
Yeah,
that make them spin.
those are like the Baku turbine or
cool.
Baku cyclones, which were like old gimmicks and stuff that they brought back. People might not realize.
But it takes away, and I agree with Haru on this one. I actually want to make my own video for this too. But it takes away what Bakugan was, and that is a marble shooting game.
Right.
You shoot marbles, you roll marbles onto those gate cards or the cores, and then you battle. It's in my opinion, the spit. While yes, we had them back then, and they were still kind of, and they didn't really work that well because I had Turbine Helios. It still was fun, but it's not. But with the whole battle axe armor thing now that they have onto them, it's just taken away the whole concept of what Bakugan really is.
Like Beyblade elements with it, which I mean.
That's their biggest competitor, in my opinion. Beyblade is one of their biggest competitors.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're trying to meet and match that kind of toy line.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is that Bakugan already had its own thing. Beyblade has its own thing,
so
which goes back to ancient times.
So you think it feels more like they're trying to go down the route of Beyblade with Bakugan?
Unfortunately, but I also feel that it's not going to. It's right now, I can't say. It seems like it, but I can't fully say because of the fact that we're only gotten the first, second, and I think maybe some people actually found the wave 3 of the toys.
I haven't even found wave 2. What the hell is this? I found 1.
I got lucky. I got lucky and found wave 2 when I was coming up to visit you.
I don't even know how you did that.
I went to Walmart. That's how I did it.
Well, Walmarts around here aren't that cool. We just got wave 1. We got a bunch.
There's this big Walmart that I visit every single time I come up here, and I always go to it because it's like a stop, so I can go to the bathroom or something. And I always look, no matter what, and I just happen to find stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just a matter of chance and luck because my Walmarts don't have crap. My Target doesn't have crap. It's all the same stuff, pretty much.
Yeah.
It took them like to the end of July for them to actually get Gen 3 in the stores.
Yeah, even though it's technically set to go out in the fall. So like, I mean, getting the products out now, some of them were coming out pretty early. But my overall thoughts with it, I mean, like I said, I love Gen 3. You could definitely see Beyblade elements with it just because like they put the barriers and stuff on the outside, which granted, like how they had the turbine Bakugan, it would have been cool if they would have like not put the shields on the outside, because it feels more like a Beyblade type like just battle thing with it, which I mean I don't mind because I love Beyblade. You know, and like, oh, hitting the Bakugan, making sure like, oh, there's recoil with this and stopping the opponent getting on there. But even with that, it makes it tougher for them to land because even the spot where they put the magnet is so different that it's tougher for the Bakugan to actually
sometimes
land.
Even the regular Bakugan back in Gen 2 and even the first Gen, you would still roll them, and sometimes the magnet wasn't strong enough to actually latch onto the metal gate card.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, they were able to like latch like that. But with how it is now in the spins,
it's completely different.
They might
open. The magnet's more at an angle instead of being right down the center.
Yeah.
So now it's at an angle. Exactly. You got to get it at that specific angle, and that is.
But when they land, the thing is it being at that angle, like you're saying, is going off my point, is that when they open, it's tough for them to stick to the card, and now it's so based off of what area on the gate card they land that like they can open, but it's like you don't get that bonus.
Yeah.
Because they open, but then it's like, what if? Oh, what the hell happens?
They have They have the makings of a really intriguing game. You know, the TCG was, while it had its flaws, in my opinion, with the whole.
It was amazing, and now everybody knows my thoughts on it.
It was fun. Everyone loved it. The problem.
Everybody knows my thoughts on it.
Yep.
I love it so much, but like.
But the thing is that the card
distribution
is the biggest issue that it had. Thankfully, we don't have to have that issue right now. But now you got to find certain sets if you want certain cards, and it's just But they have the idea of makings of a good game, and I think if they were just stick with normal Bakugan, not the ones with the spinny things in the center, or the turbines.
Well, I mean, I don't even mind the turbine, just like the blades on the outside.
The blades, yes.
And they kept the magnets in the same spot. It could have worked. Because like the first ones, yes, even though they spun like
when
that.
I had Cyborg Helios, or Turbine Helios, not Cyborg Helios, Turbine Helios.
It was in the normal spot.
It was in the normal spot, and it actually worked really well. Sometimes it didn't, sometimes it did, but it was a 50-50. This is like a 80-20.
Because
or 20-80.
Yeah, because the magnets are in a different
20
spot.
success rate with an 80% fail rate. That's what it feels like to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And, I mean, like, heck, I could show it.
Basically, you've got to use the stadium for the battles.
That's another thing.
Because if not, like, if it's on a flat surface, that's one thing I've even realized with the unboxing and stuff. Like, they go in certain ways. Like, a stadium, at least it has the bowl shape with it, so they can circle around and actually, like, land on the gate cards.
Yeah.
And they're enclosed in there. But if you do it on a flat surface completely...
They're set into, like, a little caddy thing. So they actually sit in the stadium, instead of being, like, on top of the stadium and everything. Mm-hmm. Which means, because I tried it on my table, with just having the gate card there and having a bakugan and just having it spin, and it just hits the card. It won't even go like on the card. Mm-hmm. It just hits it.
Yeah.
Meaning that it won't even touch it. So if you don't have the stadium, you're out of luck, my friend.
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
So they're trying to do things behind a paywall in a sense as well with this one.
Yeah.
You know, Bakugan made Spin Master a good amount of money with Gen 2.
Yeah.
You know, the nostalgia hype. You know, the toys actually look fantastic.
The TCG.
I mean,
literally the only flaw that I think Gen 2 honestly had was literally them not distributing the TCG. Everything else, like figure-wise and stuff, even like design-wise, some of the first Bakugan, yes, like they broke and such and had like some breakage issues, but then they fixed a lot of that. But just the TCG distribution being the big thing, because that was like the holy crap like element with it. I like Gen 3. I don't mind the turbine gimmick. I just wish they would have kept, like, they didn't need the blades. They didn't need to move the magnet up a little bit because it makes it tougher for the Bakugan to land. And even when they do open up and roll, it's tough for them to stay on the gate card when you won't get that bonus, you know. And just, you know, I like how they separate into two pieces. The Baku Mutant, that's a little homage thing. The turbine thing, same thing. That goes back.
The Baku Mutants and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That even goes to a series that we never even got over here in America unless you actually imported them.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know?
I'm gonna get into it because like I know a lot of people are asking questions, and I don't want to.
Go.
Let's see. Try to ask Hasbro my honest criticism they need to change on the Beyblade products, but they took me on ban review. Well, like there's, like that's fair. I mean, they'll do whatever because they're a big company, but like it's also about like, hey, you're not bad for like putting out your comments and everything and giving them advice and such. Will they actually hear it? Who knows? But like. I hope like they reach out and just like with whatever future gens, like whatever happens, like whatever, however Beyblade X goes, I just hope that like they reach out to the community and see like you have people here that could help, like talk about like push it, talk about these products, like help push it for you, you know, talk about how great they are, but obviously being constructive with it. Like y'all know I'm constructive, even with like the Bakugan Gen 3.0 unboxings. I love all of them, but I'm also just like, okay, I'm learning about this clan. This is a different thing for me because, like, obviously, if you're a long-term fan, even it's so different. You'd only be used to it fully if you're like getting into Bakugan just now with Gen 3. Anybody who's like a long-term fan, it's like a big switch up with a lot of things, but you know, still going with it and just, you know, being constructive with everything. That's why I give my thoughts on all the Bakugan, how sick they look, and I got high hopes for the anime for real. I love Bakugan. You already know. I've got tattoos on my body everywhere. For Bakugan, so you know I love it. You know, for real.
When I get the chance to get
I'll try to get that quad strike light up stadium with the clear armor tips. Oh, like the lighting night set with Pandemonium. Yeah, for real. What happened to the broken Baldor? Sorry for the random question. I have it hanging in my studio.
The what?
Like the broken Baldor layer that I had. So I wish I didn't throw out my other ones. I threw out my I2. I threw out W2. I wish I would have held on to them, but I didn't throw out Baldor. I hung it up as a part of my installation. So, being an artist, I have an installation in my studio. That's why all the hanging stuff's up there. Because with artists, I like having a lot of meaning with my work. So, hanging installation, it is an art process in which you like tie things to string, hanging from the ceiling and stuff. It's known as an installation. like a hanging art installation. And mine with it is about turning a negative into a positive. So unused launchers, broken Beyblades, broken launchers, everything that's like very tough to use or unusable at this point. Broken bays, you know, launchers, unused stadiums, all that good stuff. I took it and turned a negative into a positive because a lot of it's stuff I might not actually use, but making art out of it. And that's why you see everything hanging around my studio and such when it's in there, you know. So literally it shows I'm an artist because like it's an art studio. It's like it's for my channel, but still showing how I'm an artist and how I put my artistic touch on what I do. But yeah. Thank you for what you do. You are a goat and you always got great friends by your side. Always remember you're never alone and those loved ones that hold you so dear that have passed are smiling down. Thanks so much, HM Warrior, man. You're a real one and you're a goat as well, dude. Flame Lever 7 Cross Edge Dash. Oh, you talking about like a remake? That would have been cool. Knowing how much you've accomplished and how much you love them, keep carrying on, Chief. Thanks so much, man. Edge more like Doge. You a homie too. Hope you're doing well too. HM Warrior said that to you. I realize the producers of the Beyblade X anime are much known because they're executives of the production companies that pronounced it, including ADK Emotions. So, hey, we got to see how things go. We can't judge a book before it's like a book by its cover before we even see it. So if they do well with the anime, which I have full faith they probably will. I mean, seeing how the bays are, it's freaking intense. Like, I'm so excited to open my X bays because y'all know I got a powerful launch. So I'm afraid I'm gonna launch so damn hard that I'm gonna have a piece like break through a wall or something. Like there's a piece that's gonna freaking shoot and just knock the hell out of something. But I'm so excited. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. Hey, we're gonna test it out later.
Let's see. Kyle Derrick, who voices the new Drago, and Mike Taylor, who voices the new Dan Kuzo from the Bakugan Generation 3 anime. Oh, nice. Okay. Check out Hobby Lobby. They've been showing up there. I would definitely do that. Huh? Do you and Ruby Drago ever want to go to Tokyo one day? I'd love to go to Tokyo. That'll be amazing, just seeing like the culture shift and everything. But except it's like you got to look and research all the customs and everything because it's not like how it is in the U.S. It's way different. Like for example, if you go into a place, they don't like it if you tip. Actually, they hate it. So like we're so used to custom. I am
a huge tipper.
Same.
So it's because if I get good service, even if I get bad service, I still give a tip because those people are working for the money. You know, tip your servers, tip your bartenders, tip your tattoo artists. I just got my new tattoos, all right? So I got Assassin's Creed and I got my astrological sign, which is Cancer.
First of all, before we get to the rest of it, like the fact that this man came up here and got his first tattoos, he's been thinking of this tattoo for like years, a lot of years.
The Assassin's Creed one I've been thinking of since I was in high school. So that's how long it's been, and I'm 30.
And
just
he got
to give you guys an impression of how old I am.
And he got them up here.
How long I've been thinking about this.
And you got them up here with your boy and my best friends, and it's just insane, man, for real.
Yeah.
Bakugan Gen 1, the Battle Brawlers. Oh yeah, Battle Brawlers. Gen 1 was amazing, man. You already know.
Blitz Drago, best Drago. Just saying.
That's hard to fight with because his design is so sick. They switched it up the actual ball form in real life though, but still, that Drago was sick.
For the longest time.
I love all the Drago. That's so tough because all the
so powerful.
I love Drago so much. All his different forms are so sick. But yeah, as the Japan thing, like. Yeah, it's like a whole different. Like some places, you have to take your shoes off. Like people will see it as uber disrespect if you do not take off your shoes right as soon as you go in and such. Like it's a whole thing. You got to look up all the customs, everything with it, even how the money goes. Even like driving is different because they drive on the opposite side of the road.
That's not hard to do.
So it's like it's something to get like used to though. If you've been driving like somewhere like the U.S. where like you drive on the right side when you're going a certain way. Usually the right side of the road, but then it's the left there. It's like, holy, this is backwards. But also it makes sense because they read things backwards on how we do. We read left to right. They read right to left. So that's how you have like a manga and you open it up that way or something like that.
I love reading manga. That's so much fun. Yeah, I want to go to Japan too, really bad. It's definitely on my bucket list. Just to visit all the sites. I definitely want to go see Mount Fuji, which is one of my. I just want to see it. I don't have to climb it or anything. But I want to see it. I hate heights.
I'm wondering if the Beyblade bar is still available and exists. As far as I know, I mean, there's Beyblade stores in Japan. I don't know if like the bar still exists or not.
There's a bunch of toy stores and stuff like that in Japan that sell Beyblade. It's not just one place. But,
yeah.
That's the first I've ever heard of that. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
But I know the thing is Beyblade, of course, is huge in Japan. So of course the scene over here in the States isn't not as prominent. Which hopefully with Beyblade X. With Takara Tomy taking over, it's what it seems. we'll be getting some of the good stuff. You know.
I hope so. If they go full global, that means we'll be getting TT products on our shelves and
That's
stuff.
what
It'll
it
just
looks
take
like
more
it's running
time, but still, like that's crazy because we'll be able to get like the best quality stuff, like how they're getting in Japan over on our shelves and everything.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what it looks like Takara is trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like will be
Right.
eventually.
In Beyblade X, we got high bits. What's next? Bits with rubber or bits with metal? Both. They'll probably have regular bits with like rubber and metal, but I think they'll probably add those more after like, say we get like a season 2. Like I see them like having the anime with this, with these bays and everything, because we're seeing them already and them just jumping right into it. But the peak,
Yeah.
I mean, the peak, at least in my view, the peak for each Beyblade gen is literally the second season. Because that's the season where, like, oh my god, this is the first, like, oh, the first season was sick. A lot of people come in with the second seasons. Like, you might have people that are long-term fans and stuff, even with how it was reversed. Because you think about Metal Masters. When Metal Masters started, was around the time when my channel started. That's when I got into it. That's when a lot of people were into it. Also, that was when we were getting Metal Fury in Japan.
Yep.
You know, was around like that
and I
time period.
With of course with the plastic gen Beyblade.
Yeah.
Back with Dragoon and Drigger and
Mhm.
Seal and Dronzer. I grew up with them, so
Even for Bakugan, like
my love of Beyblade started since the early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know.
Like Battle Brawlers was like big, but then when New Destroyer came around, a lot of people were into it. And they're like,
was
this
getting
is
into it. It
yeah.
was a heavy.
A lot of stuff
Yeah,
released.
and I want to say the same thing with Gandalian Invaders. You know,
And it was still popular during Gandalian Invaders.
It was pretty high still.
The Titanium Surge is where it started going down.
Well, that's because.
But like it's mainly just because like
they were just done with it.
Not only like the the Baku Nanos, the Mectagon and Mectagon Titans, all those on the side, but just like how they got rid of Bakugan Dimensions, how
that sucked.
How they like started taking the metal out of it and they were just full plastic with the bays or with the Bakugan and everything, you know. But yeah, even with like, I mean, you look at the second gen. The only thing was like I said, the cards. But like even with Legends, there was still so much support even throughout, you know. Gen 3, it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. But hey, like this is going off of what I'm saying. So like with Metal Fight Beyblade, Metal Masters, big time peak for stuff, you know. And then you got like who is that? I don't even know who that is. Somebody showed up in my house. But
some rando in a truck.
But yeah, just even with Beyblade X, I can imagine like the second gen being like the big time thing. So yeah. Good, you? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. I won't dive into my feelings on Gen 3, y'all already know how I feel. Yeah, I got you. Happy birthday. Yo, Agent Spin, thanks so much. Tried asking Hasbro my honest criticism. They need to change on the Beyblade products. So, hey, I mean, it happens. You know, just, I mean, like I said, it's all up to, like, if they were willing to. Yeah, my dad's upstairs, yeah.
All right. I'm Joe. I actually work at Applebee's with Rachel.
Oh, okay.
I do maintenance there. I do janitorial stuff.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
used to do handyman stuff before I started working there.
Right.
That's how I ended up getting the job there, because I was remodeling one of the guys' bathrooms.
Oh, okay.
I could use somebody like you. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. This is kind of like my side thing.
Right.
But
everybody's got it. Like, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I work at, like, I do stuff, like, I work at Crosby's. I also, like, I YouTube. I put out, like, Beyblade and Bakugan content. I also have, like, a second channel where I do, like, gaming stuff. I make art as well. I got my degree into it, so.
So you can make a lot of money. You must be rich.
I wish, but, like, I do what I can.
Lots of people say, it's like, oh, you do remodeling stuff? I'm like, I used to, but...
Right.
You know, it's just kind of a side thing now.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing before I started working there. All right. We'll get in here and start digging in.
All right.
Alrighty. It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. I'm curious to see you again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is your cat, right?
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Like, so we've been renovating like the back room. We have an apartment here, and my sister like moved back in, and you know, it's been an interesting year. Truth be told, y'all, like my sister, I have like a history with all my sisters. Like this one particular sister, I'm just be real and raw with y'all about it because I might as well. You know, when I went to the actual invitational, back in back in 2019. I was held to be there, to be at the second one. So many people were sitting supporting. It was just like jealousy or something, but she was sitting in my DMs just talking a bunch of smack and just like putting me down and everything. And like it hurt to the point where I messed up in my brawl. And like, I mean, Fire Lena won fair and square, not even gonna go and say like, oh, if I wasn't distracted, anything better. Like, I'm that guy that's like, hey, if I go down or lose, it's just about learning, even though it was like the last opportunity and stuff for that. But still, it's an honor, even the fact that like I got to go to the invitationals, be a part of like all three of them. And with each invitational that was in person, the person that beat me is the one that made it to the final battle, both times. So the first time it was Illinois, the second time it was Fire Lena or Phoenix Knight, and just they're all amazing, man. Even just saying I was there, like it's a dream come true opportunity. You know what I mean? Even being there, I got as much footage as I could for you guys, but that just being like a low key thing that not many people know. I mean, Ruby Drago knew, like, it's something I talked to him about, and I figured I'd just be honest and transparent with y'all. But she moved in the beginning of this year, so that was a whole thing with them, like, sat and talked with her. She's my older sister, and I'm just like, I'm over the childish stuff. Like, none of that, like, no, but, like, we've been on civil terms and everything. She works, does her job and everything. It's been chill. It's funny because she calls them rollerblades. My sister calls them rollerblades. She doesn't realize it's Beyblade, but I'm like, hey, it's whatever. It's fine. I just love what I do. Well, yeah, I figured I'd just be real and honest and transparent with y'all about that. And Ruby Drago is over there knowing how much it took for me to say that to y'all, because it's something I have not said and something you might not know. But, still, regardless, it was an amazing experience. It was insane and just awesome. But, with that, it's like I'm not one that's about, like, just gross vibes or negativity or anything like that. So it's a whole thing. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happened with my family even the last year. Like I said, I had to be the balance a lot. There were points where like it got really tough, and honestly I don't even know how I hung on. Even they look at me and they're like, I don't know how the hell you stayed as kind as you were and just hung on with what you did. But hey, it's the kind soul in me, you know what I mean? But we all go through hell, we all go through our struggles, and I'm honored to even be here, man. Truth be told, if a lot of people knew the behind the scenes stuff of like stuff I go on with on the regular, even to put out, people would probably be that much more prouder. But I'm honored to even be here and just stand here on my birthday where I'm at. That's for sure. Y'all are the greatest. But yeah. Are you 28 today? I am. I am 28. Let's see. It happened, man. Ain't doing Beyblade X from what I'm hearing. It might be like actually just like TT, and I hopefully so, because it'd be great. Make sure you scroll up a bit to see my birthday messages. I don't want you to miss it. I think I saw it. Knowing how much you've accomplished and how much you love them, keep carrying. Oh yeah, I saw those. I appreciate it, man, for sure. Let's see. 29. Well, no, it's gonna be 20. Well, I'm 28 now, so check Hobby Lobby for Gen 3 stuff. Definitely will. Mine's coming up soon on September 28th. Nice, man. Your birthday's about a month after mine. See here. Backfired because it got me back into Beyblade instead. Hey, like, I'm glad you're here, man. What will be silly in Beyblade exhibits with a spring? Oh my god! If they had like
Boing, boing.
They gotta get like
That'd be weird.
They gotta get the durability down with them, because there could be a lot of breakage issues with it. They gotta just make sure, like,
I can see like a spring tip, like Fafnir's tip, or something like that, but nothing like an actual, nothing like the plastic gem with the spring and the tip of the.
Yeah. But as for the sister thing, y'all, like, I'm on with that particular sister, I'm on good terms with her. If y'all don't know, I have 4 older sisters and a half brother who I've not met in my life, and I'm 28 now. But I talk with them a little bit. I had to talk to my whole family when I did my college thesis. Like, it took every fiber of my being to just do my thesis on my art and literally strip myself naked, metaphorically, like in my whole family story for my thesis. It's literally titled The Family Portrait That Never Happened, so I got raw with it, and I stayed up a lot and did a lot of work for it. But that thesis is what helped me get my degree, so I'm a certified artist. That's why I don't think it's a bad price point for like $60, $70 for a piece. Like, that's honestly cheap, because it's like a degree certified artist making it and stuff, and not trying to give people like an insane price, but it's also like I put a lot of work into them, I put thought into them, also the cost of materials, like the spray paints, the canvases, all that cost stuff, and that way I can keep up with it and make more. But if people actually like buy my art, it helps and goes towards like more pieces and stuff in the future. So but as for the sister thing, one of her coworkers, There's a bathroom back there in the apartment. He's gonna go and work on that and such, you know. So, yeah, I was confused at first. I was like, what the hell? But you know, I just came back from school. Nice, man. Hopefully it went well. I swear, if you break your Gen X launcher in one go, don't jinx me. I hope I don't. I will be pissed. Like if I break my string launcher, man, in only a few launches, I'm gonna be so sad. I'll be like, oh man. Oh, you pull out your back. Careful, man. The armor tip on ambush basilisk looks cool. Do you agree with me? Oh yeah, for sure. Who was that in my thumbnail? The man Ruby Drago. That's who. But yeah, let's see here. I wonder if like what it would feel like if I met the president of ADK and the CEO of Takara along with the president of the publisher of the Beyblade manga and told you. I mean, that would be pretty cool. It'd be cool to even meet them and be able to like talk about their thought process. But yeah, gonna head out of here. Gonna go stream on Twitch. Yo, Knight, thanks so much for coming by, man. I want to start streaming on Twitch too. I'd love to do that. But for now, just putting like clips that I played through on Instagram on there because I don't have time to like get the Twitch stuff or any of that. Like I'd love to be an affiliate and do that. That would be amazing. But you know, I miss the invitationals for sure, man. Like they were fantastic. Even that they acknowledged me, it's insane, man. Hello and happy birthday. No, not you. Thanks so much, man. Galactic Base, thanks so much as well. To be honest, even though I'm not a fan of Beyblade X Base, I'll look forward to the anime and manga a little bit. Also, happy birthday. Yo, Monica, thanks so much. And honestly, with the series, it might grow on you. You never know. The base being big time metal and the recoil and stuff might grow on you. Overall, I'm liking the series big time, and I'm really hyped to do the battles with it. I'm just nervous of like breakage because, you know, the Beyblade ain't cheap. That's for sure. Happy birthday, Kim. Yo, Brandon, thanks so much, man. Pro Series Tech Lunar hits like a beast. Oh yeah, Tact is freaking awesome. The writers of the story, those people need to rely on, let's see, because they're the ones who decide how the story goes. Yeah, that's true. There's a whole like, it's like a whole international type thing. So you know, you have some people who work on the animations, people who work on the products, all that good stuff. It's like a whole network. But yeah, the armor tip on Magmite Eford is 4. The armor on Magmite Eford is 4. Really? I mean, it doesn't really look like 4. It looks more like 10 the way it's shaped. But you know, happy birthday, yo! 1, 2, 3, 4 Extreme GT. Thanks so much, man. Let's see, BBG William, Kimbo's brothers, and we'll miss them. Oh yeah, for sure. But they all looking down for sure. So yeah, the app calls it 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just different under the terms of like TT and Hasbro. Like they have whole different names for it because like a lot of the armors under Hasbro don't exist under TT, you know. But yeah, yo Diego, thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate it big time. But yeah, y'all, if you have any last questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna end this off pretty soon because gearing up for my friends to show up. I also gotta go and do some filming for y'all because I have a few things to unbox. I got some Pro Series stuff. I got Beyblade X stuff. I got Bakugan Gen 3 stuff. But yeah, you're welcome, Kimbo. 21 now, and you just turned 28 now on your birthday. We have the different age difference. Yeah, for sure, man. Like just sitting here, at 28. I'd be a baby. I mean, out of my friend group, I'm one of the youngest. I think Ruby Drago's older than I am. My best friend Zach's older than I am. Lee's younger than me. There's me. My girlfriend's older than I am. AJ's younger than I am. Bradley's younger than I am. Okay. But yeah. We're all around like the same age range, so. But yeah. I dare you to put Bearing Mobius on Variant. Nah, just because Variant's not that good. Even Bearing Mobius would not save that bay with the same spin. Opposite spin, it would be a beast. And I mean, it doesn't even need like Bearing Mobius. Even just having Mobius itself, you know, will be good. But yeah, it holds up well with like Mobius on its own against opposite spin. Same spin, there ain't much that could really save it, even Bearing Mobius. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I guess that's gonna do it for this live stream. Thanks so much to everybody who stopped in and said happy birthday. I've also got like the little birthday tattoo. That like after I end this off, you know, but just saying thank you so much to everybody who said happy birthday. It's been an amazing day so far. I've cried a lot. There's been a lot of thoughtful gifts and just words and everything for sure. And I'm nervous for like what my best friends have planned for me. Like I said, I'll have them get a video or something of it and put it on here so you guys can see yourselves. And you're probably gonna see me like bawl and cry and crap again, you know. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. Once again, thank you guys so much. Honored as hell to be here at 28. Life's crazy. I always reflect during this time period, just think about life, everybody we've lost, all the things that happened even in the last year. I've exponentially grown, gone through a lot of hardships, but also a lot of like growth and strength and everything. But yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna do it. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. I 100%, your loved ones, your friends, fans, your girlfriend, and of course Aria are proud of you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Speaking of Aria, good timing. She's right here. Got Aria. I also got Lionel, who's the baby dad. You are the father. I don't know where he went. But there's baby Gracie around here. She's so big, y'all. You can see the parts of like Aria and Lionel with her. She's a calico kitty, but she's got like the tan from him, and she's a little poof ball. She's adorable. But yeah, man, she's growing up. She really has. She a big old kitty. Let me see. Aria kitty. Hi, miss. People want to say hi to you. There she is. There she is. The baby. When they're not a baby anymore. The mama. And then let's see. I don't know if Lionel's over here. I'll see if we can find him. See if I can find Gracie. Gracie be a wild child. I haven't seen her go outside, so yeah. Lionel is like an outdoor cat big time, so you know. I'm not sure if he's like inside. He'd be just roaming outside and stuff at points. Oh boy, Bradley!
What up?
Y'all chilling, trying to find Gracie, see if she's in here. Have you seen her?
Which one's that?
The little gray one. That's a little
I saw her, you know.
sweet.
Yeah, a few months ago.
Sweet, but oh, she's napping. This is Gracie, y'all. Look how big she's gotten. She's the cutest. This is the daughter. This is the baby. The baby. When she's in the light, you could see like the tan with her more, but she's calico. So, yeah. Let's see here. After $240 Beyblade X is in my hands. Yeah, I know. It's like some money for it, man. But yeah, showed off the inside a little bit. But anyways, y'all, trying to kitchen, yeah, behind the scenes stuff. Painting that I made for Sable. One of the ones I made for like the festival that like started everything with myself and my girlfriend. It has so much like sentimental value for sure. Where's Aria? Where's this man Lionel? Are you out here, sir? Do you want the people to meet you? Or are you just chill? He's probably chilling. He's like, you don't need him. You got me. See your girlfriend's all, yeah. She's older than I am. And she is so wonderful. But before I go, we're gonna go and say our respects and everything. So we got the resting place for Sandy, my chinchilla. Recently lost Sable, you know, but made a whole altar and everything for her. Love her to death, miss her, and you know, just wanted to go and pay respects. She always comes up with me whenever I do this too. She's the best kitty. She knows. They can talk about full empathetic cat. For real. But anyways, y'all, that's gonna do it. Again, thank y'all so much for all the happy birthdays and everything. Hopefully the signal didn't come when I went over there because I know I got away from the house a little bit. Wi-Fi messed up probably. But anyways, that's gonna do it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. It's crazy how much has changed even from being like 27 to now. And looking forward to everything. But yeah, anyways, this time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool shoot. Or let it rip. Or bakugan, bro. I'm up out of here.